Reapings here, everybody. Welcome back to Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. So last episode we did try to do the Astro Sorcery stuff over there, right? At our Astro Sorcery base. And I did have a stream afterwards and I did figure it out. It took me quite a while still to set up even with the stream. Oh yeah, and we have shaders on right now. Performance is okay, but not amazing, but okay. I'm trying to work on it. Yeah, it took a while to set up, so even, you know, with kind of knowing what was going on, it still took a while. So the issue was that I needed a variable store, this thing here, because, you know, let's say if I was trying to grab the size of the crystal, it, you know, references a different variable. But the system doesn't know about the variable because it wasn't stored anywhere in the system. So you kind of have to just dump all your variables into this thing so that the system knows about the things you want to grab. So that kind of fixed it. If we go over here, and by the way, I am playing in single player now, not on the server currently. I just moved it over, see if it would... Well, it's a bit easier to update it because I don't need to update, like, you know, different the server and the client every time. But yeah, this is our system here. So we did this on the stream. Took a little while. So I don't really want to like go over too much of it, to be honest. If there's interest, I could maybe make a separate video of how I set this up. But basically we have this chamber here that will slowly turn this crystal into a, you know, max size, and then it splits so that we can get the max. Oh, why did I pull that out there? That was not supposed to come out of there. That was weird. Oh, probably because I was standing in there. It will split it, you know, and then every time there's two entities in here, it will pick up one, send this into this buffer chest, and then if there's none in here, it will pull one from the buffer chest, put this into here, and this one is just for growing crystals back to 900, and when they do get 900, they get pulled out at the back here. And you can see they're slowly growing because I didn't have a perfect one yet. I'm basically just having the system run here to, you know, try to get the purity 100%. And once it's at 100%, I believe every time it splits, every crystal, you know, will have 100% as well. So we can use that one then to keep growing 900 purity and 900 size crystals. And then we just need to go cut them perfectly again and then keep growing them. I don't know if you can automate the cutting. It's a bit different the way this thing works, but I might still try. But yeah, for now, that's how far we got. And then today offline, or off camera, I guess, I set up the sand thing up here again. It looks pretty terrible at the moment. I'm going to try to decorate this a bit. Well, it looks kind of like a face. But yeah, just set up here again. And looks like actually it broke. Interesting. Why is that? Maybe because I like reloaded the chunks or something. I do have a piston thing here so we can shut these off. But yeah, I wonder why that broke. What are you set to vein? Okay. Oh, I'm guessing that stuff is in here now. Yep. So let's fix this and go up here and go. So the liquids are coming out from the back so that they meet here perfectly, and that way it doesn't seem to, like, you know, turn this or this into sand anymore. That was one of the issues we had. So this one is at max length, and then this one goes one over here, and that seems to work, and it's making stuff again. So eventually we'll have to use this shale we get from here, right? And ideally probably run it through a pulverizer because we get 6 out of it. But the pulverizer requires a couple of things that we don't have access to. And there's actually a couple of machines that we do want to get that we don't have access to. So I think we might actually work a little bit on this today. Try to get the thermal stuff unlocked. It's going to take a little bit. We have to go through industrial foregoing first. And I'm not super familiar with that mod yet. I did, you know, like play a Mine Factory Reloaded back then in 1.7, which is that's basically the okay, I guess industrial foregoing is the ancestor to MFR. So we kind of have to like check this out. Just want to quickly see. Okay, it's going. Something else we set up is a little bit of a paddle farm here. If you remember, we have to get a couple of colors for our mega base, right? And I just tried to set up something here that grows flowers. Basically, it's like plants. It takes these like petals here. It plants them. Then one guy is applying fertilizer to make it a 2-tall flower. And then this guy at the top is shearing it if it reaches the height up here, right? So that seems to be working pretty well. And so far we only used up... Oh, it seems to reuse up like randomly because I have random slots still. So I guess that's fine. But yeah, we have quite a few pallets right now, and the rest goes in here if this guy gets full. And this guy is just, you know, crafting the tall flowers we get into the pedal. So that's going to be a way for us to get these guys. We still need another crafter then to turn it into floral powder, because that's the dye we need, right? But for now, the system would work. And I might build multiple of those for the colors we need. We need black, white, I think orange. And I think that might be it. So that's pretty good. And then we also still need this glowstone. And as far as I remember, I think we decided to go with, I think it was the soul sand method. I mean, this one would be kind of good too. If you could find these faint amaranths and then somehow make this, although this is a fluxed one, so it's a bit more expensive. But I think we were trying to go for the, I think it was soul sand in a sieve or sieve. Yeah, this way. I think this is the way we wanted to go to. Kinda said we don't really want to use, you know, the sieves, but I think for our base materials that would work. The bee stuff would be interesting, but it seems a bit difficult, so that seems to be our best bet still. So we have to get that soul sand, right? And that one we can get in several ways. We could go with nature essence, although I think if we go with nature essence, we can also go with glowstone essence, so it wouldn't be a huge difference here. Which one is that? Tier 3. I don't know if I want to go down this route. I'm not sure, because that's always like a resource that's so easy to get, right? I kind of want to like see if we can get something that's a bit more interesting, perhaps. So the other method would be, for example, what was it? Sludge would work, but it's a bit crazy too. So this way, right? Like get sand and just use an atomic reconstructor for soul sand. So we do have a way of getting sand, so we might as well do it this way. Could also do it with the witch water, but yeah, I don't know. That's not too difficult to get though. So that might be a way to. That might be a way to, right? Just set up mycelium with water, get witch water, and then convert. This is a bit slower than an atomic reconstructor. Although I don't know how much. Do we have a bunch of sand? Is there still sand in here? There's one sand in there. Let me see. If we get like, we barely have any sand over here. That's not going to be a good test. I guess I should grab some from over there. And I should take out my ring of magnetization. I'm just kind of curious. I guess we won't really see if that consumes a ton of power or not. Oh, here's a bunch. Yeah, it can't do it all at once. And because it's set to pulse right now, I won't do it. So I only did 14 at a time. Before it has to like charge again or something. So it's not it's not amazing either, because it doesn't have a huge buffer, right? So it would take a little while to do. So yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I guess we're slowly getting there. But in any case, I think we want to kind of start with thermal, or rather industrial foregoing if we can. Oh, and by the way, I did make a storage tablet from RF Tools. We did have the tier 3 storage module from our, storage system we had previously here. And basically it was this thing, which is really cheap. It's just a couple of normal blocks, default recipe. We can have like a portable inventory similar to our backpack. Our backpack is currently in here, it's empty. But we have way more slots, right? We have 300 slots. So it just works a little bit better for storage, I thought. So yeah, we're taking this with us for just our goodies and stuff. We still have this chest for sending things back as well. So yeah, kinda that's where we're at. Alright, but if you look at the quest, we actually did have, we have the latex processing unit. I don't remember why. Maybe we found it, quest reward, or maybe we made it. I'm not sure. But to actually get started, we have to make the tree fluid extractor. So let's have a look at this. And I guess before we do this, just going to quickly show you the end goal. The reason why we have to go through this is because if we want to make any machine with thermal, we need machine frames. And that requires the machine frame from RF Tools. And that one requires pink slime and rubber. And the pink slime we get from the mob slaughter, I believe. from industrial foregoing. And this one we get from the latex processing thing we already have. So that's kind of where we're at. That's kind of what we're trying to do. So tree extract there was, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna favorite this as well, just in case. Oh, that's like the easiest recipe in the world. Okay. And if we grab the other one, we should get those 2 quests completed as well. Yeah, there's one, and then this one is done as well. Awesome. And just to quickly say, when supplied with fluid latex, which I think we get from the tree thingy, this machine will make tiny, dry rubber. Okay, and then it wants us to get a bunch of this. I wonder if there's going to be a different way of getting these. In a better way. Ooh, silky jewels, kind of nice. It's not the most expensive thing to get. A block of leaf steel. Okay, I'll take it. Kind of would like to go back to the trial forest as well, but we'll get there. So I think, you know, ideally I would like another mechanical user, but they're a pain to make. They're a pain to make. You have to make 2 of these guys, which is okay because it turns into 2 of these. But you need to compute our turtle for them. And the turtle is just a little bit, it's like, it's not expensive stuff, it's just lots and lots of crafting, you know. So it's not great. And you need to have 2 of them in order to get one. So I think I may spend a bit time here trying to get some. We have like no components for this. Do we have any of these still left? Yeah, let me make 2 of these because it would be nice to have them. Okay, I think that should be pretty much it. Problem is it doesn't auto complete these sides. Oh wait, oh I forgot to make a second one of this. Okay, there we go. Just checking. And then yeah, we actually already had these drives, and it doesn't like autocomplete this in here for some reason. But there's 2 turtles or 2 computers. And then we can make 2 of those. And we should really set up auto crafting soon. It's probably not, well, I don't think it's going to be too bad, but you never know. Okay, we need refined obsidian, or refined obsidian. I think I actually have some downstairs. Let me double check. I think there might still be some. Yes, nice. Because when I made some more of the mechanical users on the stream, I needed some extra ones too. And this, and then our turtle. Did I not make our turtles? That's a good question. Oh yeah, we didn't assemble these guys. Okay, so that should be it, right? Yeah, it doesn't like auto fill it in there. But there it is, cool. So we have 2 more of these guys, turn them into mechanical users. Reason why I want them is because... let's see, what kind of wood do we have? I guess I should get... Do we still have a ton of mineral? No. It's because we have to place logs in front of these things. Pine wood? Sure. We don't really need that much, but for now that should be good. And where do we want to do this? We don't really have a good way to set up stuff. I guess downstairs, huh? Where all of our power stuff is. Oh, it's gonna be a bit messy in here. Maybe... I think we probably want more of these guys anyway. Now I think about this. I would like to set this up outside. Do we still have one of these energy things? No. Let me think. Okay, I think I know what we're gonna do here. We do have immersive engineering. So all that stuff might be in here. We do have wires, and we have connectors and relays. And we do have energy conduits as well. We probably need more. The problem is I don't think I was able to... Oh no, we can. We can make more. And we probably also want item ducts for now. And do we have some other fluid ones? Not in here. But there's some. Cool. And actually there's a couple of extra ones as well. And maybe a chest. We only have normal ones. No, I forgot if the chest recipe was normal. Oh yeah, it was like this. This one was cheaper, but we don't have the items for it. Treated wood, that's right. It's been so long since I played this, so I forgot all the recipes. Which is okay. We should have treated wood somewhere. Shouldn't we? Great wood. Maybe not. I thought we had plenty. Oh, maybe it's in here. It's infused wood. There's a bunch of spruce still. This is all the stuff that I had in my... Oh, it's up here. In my backpack, in my dev null before. Oh, and I guess we also need some buttons, right? So, just make a couple. And I know it's... No, this is actually the better recipe, I guess, because we get more out of it. Anyway, so that's good. And I think it might be nighttime. Nope, it is not. So let's just set this up outside. Maybe it would fit up here. There's something, like I noticed actually when I go out explore, the FPS is fine, but it's mostly this house that has issues. So I think there's just too much, you know, too many machines, or maybe there's something going on with the pipes, the way they're connected being a bit funky or something, I'm not sure. It's not great, but it's okay. So I think we're gonna set this up here for now. We can always move this, right? Quiet. So let's do the... Oh, it moves it this way, okay. Tree extractor this way. So it faces that side, right? You do not need power, but you need a lock, right? And now it should slowly, unless this lock doesn't work. It's a possibility that pine wood from Biomes of Plenty is not an option. It almost looks like it does not work. Let's go see if we have... I think there was a bit of spruce I said, right? Doop doop. Yeah, let's try the spruce one. See if that one works. Oop. Oh god, I'm sorry about the frame rate. I'll if it doesn't get better, I'll turn off the shaders and then I'll turn it back on again when we make it back to the base. And hopefully it's not gonna be too bad there because there's not too much over there. Okay, so this guy is working. I do definitely want. I guess technically we could have 3 more. Yeah, I think we can make 3 more. So let's make that. Because that would speed it up quite a bit. So 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. I should get rid of that crate there too. And we're just gonna have to see it. Something I would kind of like to know from you guys. And maybe I'll make a poll. There might be a poll in the bottom. Oh no, wait. That it faces away from me. That's right. In the bottom right corner, bottom top corner of the video, there might be a poll popping up right now. And I'm kind of curious to know why. Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. Why you guys watch the series? Not so much why. Oops, that's still in vain mode. But like what you like about the series. As in like, what do you enjoy about this, I guess? Is it the tech stuff, or is it the difficult recipe stuff and going through it, or is it just a general Minecraft thing, right? Just modded Minecraft. Because again, I've been like thinking about a lot of modded Minecraft stuff recently, and let's just do upper left. Okay, there we go. So that will always place a lock if that lock in there breaks. You know, just thinking about a lot of Minecraft stuff and what I like to do, and just kind of trying to figure out what kind of packs I want to play. I was actually almost thinking about playing something like Older Mods 3, even though that's a very kitchen sink like pack and there's no you know, real like recipe changes, for example. But it, you know, that kind of stuff. I think if what I really want, I think, you know, trying to figure this out is just building stuff. I want to build interesting things. Or maybe I want both, right? I want the progression is fun and stuff, but I'm not so much about going through the quest I'm more about trying to build something nice, you know, and just something interesting. And yeah, that kind of pack might be something that would work pretty well for that. But I don't know. I wouldn't do a YouTube series. I'm just like thinking about playing it on my own, or on the stream maybe in the future or something, but yeah, I'm just kind of curious. And also I'm curious what kind of packs, or why do you guys play packs? What do you in packs currently? Is it all about the progression, or is it something else, you know? Kind of curious about that. So yeah, if you guys could let me know, that'd be awesome. Okay, so we should have a ranch. Because I think like, let's see, let's make sure we do this. There we go. And I guess that's fine. I'll just connect this too. I think, you know, in this pack, for example, I kind of jumped into this with the mindset of it's challenging because we have to do difficult recipes and quests. And that's kind of the goal of this pack, right? And then we just try to build something nice as we go and try to wrap our things into nice machines. And that kind of works pretty well, but in the past I always did it almost the other way around, where I just tried to create machines in order for me to build nice things. And there are like certain things I still want to do and figure out. Here, let's see. I don't think we have the wire hurting us thing enabled, right? So we should be okay here. There's some like fun little things I want to do, and we can totally do this in here as well. And we probably might be. But yeah, the difficult recipe stuff would be is a hindrance. It's not a deal breaker, because really it's not. This pack is not that difficult when it comes to recipe changes or something. It just takes a little while. I think the biggest thing is going to be setting up auto crafting later. That's going to just help us so much, right? But yeah, I don't know, just kind of curious. Okay, so you have your latex now, awesome, but you also need water still, so let's maybe see. What can we use for water? I guess this, I forgot if the sink works for infinite water. Oh, there was also an infinite water block, right? Oh, we do have one. Well, it's only 20 millibuckets per thing, but that's okay. And I almost feel like, how much is the latex processing machine? That requires a machine casing, which is a bit more expensive, but I think I'm going to get another one. Just because, I want to speed this up a little bit. We'll have a look if there's a better way to do it. It's okay if it's in this corner, I guess. It's not too bad. I think it kind of works. So we definitely want all of these again. And if we had the upgraded version of this, we could send multiple fluids through, right? Yeah. This one doesn't allow that. It's only vibrant, so technically we could do that. But I think I'll just set up the water underneath or something. So you insert, you also get power and only insert. I always do this because I have a feeling doing extract at the same time causes lag. I always had that impression. And yeah, so I'm just making sure we do that. And I guess we set up a chest. Do you want to do it really compact? No, let's do it here for now. And we could have multiple machines here still if we want to. Of course, I could hide these cables underneath, but I think it looks kind of neat this way sometimes, You guys are so noisy, dude. Ooh, almost destroying everything. Okay, so we're just gonna plop this guy down here. And I'm gonna run these at the bottom. So you are insert, and you are extract. So you should get water, yeah. You don't get fluid stuff yet. Now, there's no round robin or something, right? Okay. But you should be set up to receive fluid. So I guess when this guy fills up, we might actually not get enough from these 3 things we have for 2. Yeah, I don't think we are. So we would have to set up more of these guys, right? Because they're very slow. Oh my god, I might murder you guys soon if you keep up with that. Okay, well for now we leave it like this. If we want multiple of these, it's gonna be a bit tricky. Because there's no more room here, so we might have to actually move the system. Of course, we could also do this. For now. Would that help? Actually, maybe it doesn't really. Huh, interesting. Anyway, we should get our tiny rubber here, right? Awesome. So, let's take a look at a quest that's complete, and then I think it's, let's put them in here. We can do auto crafting with this, or crafting in this a bit. It's still laggy too, for some reason. So that didn't really improve. And then the other plastic is just smelting this. All right, cool. Let's go inside. Let's go cook this up. We don't have much yet. And I guess, yeah, this is the only way of getting this, right? Like this plastic, there's no other recipe for it. But is there another recipe for this? No, this is actually the only way to get these. Okay, interesting. So, yeah, we should definitely set up something a bit more advanced than what we currently have. I'll have to find a proper spot because that's gonna be a bit of a bigger setup. But there's our plastic. We get loot back. And then I want us to make the mob slaughter factory, right? So mob slaughter. So let's have a look at this guy. That just requires 2 plastics and that. Now, do we not have extra plastic somehow for some reason? No, we don't. Okay. So let me go get that guy ready. And then I think we also need... I guess nothing else. You just put enemies in front of it and it kills them, right? So, cows, you might have it coming soon here. Ah, just looking at the list here, look at this. There's actually, depending on which wood you use, there's different values. So the best one is actually rubber wood from IC2. Okay, I'm gonna go get some of that instead. Oh, and our system to place the thing isn't even working. That's why it's so empty. I was like, there's still 1 lock in there. Or still only 1 lock used up. What we actually have to do... Okay, let's see, random and then place block, right? No? Which one is it? Generic click? Are you not working? You have grid power. Place block. Right click. Random slot. Always on. Okay, I'm not sure why this is... Oh, it did work. Okay, let me actually do this again, because I don't know which one it was in the end. I didn't hear the click or something. Or it didn't look like it was even using up anything. Okay, it is place block. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, well, so I wasn't actually doing anything in there for a second. But that should be okay. That's why my bottle of time didn't do stuff. Aha! Latex, latex. So maybe now it's good. And just for trying... I'm just gonna speed these up and see if that works. Oh, yeah, it works. Oh, a little bit too much maybe. A little bit too much there. It is too fast now. The water can't even keep up. But that's cool, that's cool. Okay, good to know. Excuse me. That is always active. Okay, there we go. Cool. Alright, here's our mob slaughter machine. So that should be good. Let me just get rid of some of these. There's a bit of extra plastic in there as well. And I guess I'll just dump them in there. So this guy, accepts range add-on, accepts adult filter. And then it wants us to do this. The machine will kill animals and enemies to produce meat and pink slime. Place the pink slime in the world. To spawn a pink slime, sometimes you need to place the bucket of pink slime with 4 blocks around it in order for the slime to spawn. Okay. And actually, if you think about this, well, we don't have a good way to get... Oh no, we have power over there, don't we? I was just gonna say, we could probably set this up at the mob farm. That might actually make more sense. I don't know if this guy would give us like player kill drops. Not sure. And how do you place? Away from me, right? And your original size is just in front of this thing. Okay. Okay, good to know. So I will... Oh, I got picked up. It's somewhere in the system now. Oh, noes. There it is. So actually, can I turn you off right now? No. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we have power up here. So if we go ahead and the mobs, there's some witch water still. I think that would be here. Let me actually pick this up. Yeah, so it has to go there. And we just do this. And I kind of do want the witch water there, so I'm just going to put this back. There we go. And you need power, right? Yeah. So we have cables here, so it should be okay if we run this like this. And it probably would be better if I move you to the side. And just have this cable go down like this, right? That's back in the system. So if I put you here for now, input, yeah. Should be on red, I believe. I still don't understand why by default they are 2 different colors. I never understood that. It's like, why? Maybe that prevents some problems or something? I just don't know. Okay, and then for now we just like let this run. And it's working pretty well. And we should be getting pink slime here. Awesome. And then once we have enough, we can bucket this up, right? And I'm not sure... How do I know which one I'll get if I put a bucket in here? Hovering with bucket. Maybe that will do it. We also get liquid meat, which we can... What can we do with that? Liquid meat. We can use it in a reactor. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, we can turn this into weird raw metal stuff. I think that's used for doubling maybe or something. I'm not sure. This produce... No, this needs me to make... Oh, a random animal. Oh, interesting. Okay. And that's pretty much it, I guess. Not too much else there. I don't think. Okay. I just noticed my boots are like out of power and 1 durability, so we need to charge them. But there we go. Can we do this? Can fill from container. No, that's not the one I want. Yeah. Okay, now it should give us the pink slime, right? No? Huh. How do I get the... Alright, finally got it out of there, but I had to like use a pipe here to do that. And now I can bucket it? Yeah, for some reason I couldn't bucket this. I'm not sure why. But this works. Now I have like a little bit of a tank here with this stuff too, which I guess is okay. We can fill that back in. Okay, but now we have a pink slime, and we do want to get a... I guess we can use the golden lasso. Actually, I don't know if the golden lasso would work on this. The golden lasso only works... It works a little bit different now, doesn't it? So we might have to make a safari net, if we can make one. Or... what's it called? Net? Oh no, I think it's called mop something now. Yeah, this guy. Change the name on us. We don't have any gas tiers, huh? That's a bit unfortunate. I'm sure we have one somewhere, right? And one of these chests. Really? Well then, that is not good. Do we have to go kill a gas right now? I feel like I do. Because I think this is only for like nice enemies now. Okay, I guess I'll go get some. Alright, mission accomplished. We got 4, so good enough for now. But yeah, we can go grab... Oh, it was also a quest. We can go grab that pink slime. I guess we can do it here now. Let's just do it right there. And then capture him, because we have to kill these guys, but ideally we want to keep them, right? So we can spawn them in. We don't have the mob spawner yet. How much is that? Mob duplicator. It requires things I don't know how to get. So that might be a bit difficult, actually. Maybe that's something we have to do later. This may take a bit. So I think I'm actually going to... Okay, I'm going to risk it. Don't run away, okay? I'm going to turn on this machine again. So it just keeps killing things and then get more slime for us. And we should... Oh, yeah, pink slime and the other stuff, I guess. And that should be good. And we can do this more often. Do we have another one? Yeah. Because I'm just going to kill one of them right now. And then we save one for later. And then I might have to kill a couple of them in between. I guess while we're waiting here, let's have a look at the quest. Whoops, misclicked. So there's that one. Another loot chest. And yeah, all the other ones we can't really do yet, unfortunately. So we'll have to do that one later. But how far away are we from this then? Machine frame. I think we have to do a little bit after that, but I think we'll do this next time. I just want to get this right. Yeah, we have this one. We still have machine casings. These guys are pretty easy to do. Just needs plastic, more plastic. And then this stuff, we should have everything to make this. So, yeah, it shouldn't be a big deal then. Then we can get these machine frames from RF Tools. There's one. Ta-da! Pink slime. Looks like a nice little Pokeball color. So we keep this guy. I'm going to put him in here for now, just so we don't accidentally kill him. And I'll wait for him, and then I may have to kill... Probably have to kill a bunch of them, but yeah. We have the looting on our sword at least, so that should help. Oh, there he is. Hi. Hi, little guy. Bye, little guy. We only got one. So that was a bit unlucky. But hey, it's good enough for the quest, right? So that finishes that one off. So yeah, cool. So yeah, like I said, next time we can make these the RF tool machines then. And then we should be able to go directly into thermal expansion, right? What was it called? Frame. What's the actual name of this? Machine frame. Yeah, so we can do this one here. This one is cheap. And I think the rest might be okay. I don't see anything in here currently that's crazy. We have the machine casing. We have this one then, and then this one, and then, yeah. So we should be able to do this. Awesome. Let's just go open up our loot bags, and then we're going to call this here for today. And I'm also going to put this... Oh, come on. Come on. Put this away for now. And yeah, like I said, we might just play without shaders for a little bit until we get to the base. The base doesn't need shaders. It still looks good in without, but I kind of designed it in mind with shaders, so yeah. It does have a nice little effect. A fire mill we don't need. That's for producing more GP, but we have the dragon egg. Some bottle of enchantings. Might be kind of nice. Are they used for any crafting? Some invisible things, apparently. Yeah, it's used for something, so we might just keep them. And... nether bricks. Okay, great. Not the most amazing loot that we could get. What's on our back here? Oh, it's our backpack. That's funny. Small. I didn't know they render now. Interesting. Anyway, that's kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna have to call it here for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.